Welcome back. We are the gatekeepers. I'm Emoli Edwin.
Dennis Kiton kama kawaida.
Yeah, we are still on game 34, and like we are saying, things are getting hotter and hotter. So in game 34, we've already analyzed the Arsenal versus Manchester game. You can check our videos.
What did you tell them?
I said 3-2. The history, it will be repeating itself.
I said 2-2.
And it will be the first time United will be beating Arsenal both home and away for the first time after 4 years.
Man, itakuwa tamu sana.
Yeah, we've been beating them. Si ati tulikuwa tukiwatandika, but in FAs, these small cups. But anyway, guys, after that we have Leicester against Aston Villa. Aston Villa right now, they're out of form, by the way.
Yeah, they're not performing. The way they did some transfers, Coutinho came in, Danny Ings came in. I thought that they were going to do some magic. But this is Premier League, anything is possible. Yeah?
They're now standing at 15th position against Leicester, who are 10th.
Around there, right?
So it's a battle of the warriors. So actually this one, Leicester will be at home, so I feel like it will be a spoiler 2-2. Now that Leicester, they're not, in fact they're the worst here. When I compare the two, I feel like Villa might win, but I'll go with 2-2.
2-2. First leg, Aston Villa won by 2-1. In fact, your guy Konsa is the one who scored the brace. He scored a brace.
I think I'll get into my fantasy.
Yeah, he scored a brace in that fixture. So in this match, if you ask me, I feel like it's a match whereby Leicester they should win this game, but above everything, Aston Villa deserves it the most because they are doing very badly at the bottom. They're almost at the bottom of the table, and we all know how that bottom of the table looks. So clearly, the bottom of the table needs salvation. So that means Aston Villa deserves to win this match, but it's not a matter of who deserves. It's about who plays well and who outscores the other one in terms of. Rumors are that Vardy is almost back, though not sure. But if he's back, Leicester will change. So this is a match which I'm going to give the home team, Leicester, to win by 2-1.
Leicester?
You said?
I'll give it to Villa. Yeah, okay. I said 2-2, but Villa might surprise us.
So okay, so that's it. So Leicester to win by 2-1.
Yeah, the next game, actually you said Leicester needs salvation.
Yes.
I think apart from Man City and Liverpool, everybody needs salvation.
Clearly.
Yeah. So next match will be Man City against Brentford, exactly at 17:00, and this match will also be aired on on our local station K24. This one is a fight for the title for Man City.
So wazito manze, ukitaka kuwatch game itakuwa pale K24, so make sure umetune in nini. So at least unaletewa game kwa nyumba, maybe kutakuwa kunanyesha, so tulia tu pale na kajugo kako.
Utakuwa na watu kama Abdullah Mohamed, people the likes of nowadays I see some pundits I think we might surprise one of our fans will be there one day.
It is what it is. So keep it K24. So this game, Man City versus Watford. Man City impressed me the way they played against Brighton over the week. Brighton played well in the first half. They defended furiously, but that defense was broken down in the second half by Mahrez, Foden and Bernardo. So that showed you the resilience of Pep Guardiola and Man City. So they're going to meet Watford. Remember in the first leg, they won by 4-1. So the issue is, can Watford cause a surprise as a small team? They did so. They managed to do so against Liverpool in 2018-2019. So the issue is, can they repeat it against a bigger team again? I don't know. I think let's watch that game to find out. But let's give credit where it's due. Man City currently, they're on fire. They're actually trailing ahead, and they also have their eyes on the prize. So they are 1 point ahead of Liverpool. So it's making the title contention to be a very interesting game. So let me go straight up to this. I'm going to give it to Man City to win by 3-1 again.
2-1. I quoted Guardiola. I was saying right now they're at a position where if you draw, you're out. If you lose, you congratulate Liverpool, and the players know that. So I expect by the 5th minute, City might be 2-0 up. Yeah, City might be 2-0 up. So Watford 4-0 in favor of Man City.
4-0, yeah? Yeah, so these people being scored 4 goals.
This has been a week of 4-4-4-4-4-4. People doing 4 for nothing, 4-4. Especially Manchester United. Norwich against Newcastle.
Norwich. Pookie is back scoring. Newcastle are back doing their thing. Newcastle surprised me when they won against which team? They were playing against Leicester, yeah? Just 1 goal from that guy, Guinares, whatever that name is. That one, he scored a goal and it was game over. So I'm impressed by Newcastle, by the way, because of their resilience and their determination to do their game. So this is a game whereby I'm giving Newcastle straight up to win by 2-0. It's a clean sheet.
And Newcastle to win 2-0. 2-0 actually. Norwich, they already know their fate. They're going. So even if they win this game, they're still going. Newcastle to win all the way. The biggest game, no, not the biggest, but the last game of Saturday will be Brentford against Tottenham. London Derby. Despite it being a London Derby, remember Arsenal and Manchester United will be watching. Okay, let me say this. If Arsenal win against Manchester United, then Arsenal will be watching. So Brentford against Tottenham. Guys, Brentford, I love these people, the likes of Ivan Toney. And there's a new guy in town. What's the name of this scoring guy? Eriksen, Beumo. And they know him. These guys, they're the ones who thrashed. Guys, remember the Brentford thrashed
Westham?
No, Chelsea. Let's speak about Chelsea first. 4-1. The same Brentford are meeting Tottenham tonight. Brentford, please do something.
Manchester United have a special interest in that match, clearly.
Because this one is the top 4. The rest for top 4 is heated up, and this one is maybe, let me say, a decider.
But it's not just Manchester United. All the teams who are eyeing for top 4 will be so much watching for this game, because everybody is wishing for their neighbor to drop some points in one way or the other.
To be beaten. So I'll go with Brentford will be at home, and give your prediction.
Brentford are doing well. They have won so far in the second leg. They have won 2 London derbies consecutively. They won against Chelsea 4-1. They won against West Ham 2-0. Now they are facing Tottenham, another London derby. The question is, will Frank? He's called what? Frank.
Thomas.
Will Thomas Frank continue with his impressive form of winning these derbies?
Yes.
Will he be the king of London at Brentford Community Stadium? That is the question which is lingering in my mind and in most of the fans. So, but don't forget that they are coming in after winning, but Tottenham are coming in having been wounded. They lost by 1-0 while they were playing against Brighton, and it was a win which I don't know why they lost that match, but it is what it is. It was a late goal from Trossard, and it costed them big times. But it is what it is. So I'm still hoping that Tottenham will be among the teams finishing in the top 4. And for them to do that, to be in that contention, they must win this game. So this is a match whereby I'm just going to... I know Son and Kane are going to bounce back. And they're going to cause some havoc in this game. That's why I'm going to put my money on Tottenham to win by 3-1.
3-1, 1-1 for me. I'm not saying that because of the top 4, but just my I've analyzed with my mind. I feel like the current form that Brentford is in, and they're at home, the home fans and the pressure of what they won't accept to go down just like that. Imagine beating a team like Chelsea 4-1, winning your last 2 matches, and then being beaten by another. This is a club that is here to humiliate big teams. Tottenham is a big team, so Brentford 1-1. I like their counter-attacking football. They did that with Chelsea. I remember Mbeumo. Imagine one guy. Anyway, you guys,
Crazy.
Crazy.
So as we are there, let me slide in one special match, which is a Bundesliga match.
Ooh.
So on that very day, on Saturday at 19:30 hours, we'll be having another derby, another rivalry, one of the greatest. When I say that, which teams are you seeing in the Bundesliga?
Bundesliga.
Bayern Munich, they are going to face Borussia Dortmund on that very day. What do you think?
Actually, of course, no. This time round, I think I'll side with the Borussia Dortmund, BVB, Borussia Dortmund, because Bayern Munich recently,
They're not near.
they're not scoring as much goals as they were doing. They're not the disciplinary committees anymore.
On that game, guys, I'm going to favor Bayern Munich to continue with their impressive form. It's always a game with many goals. If you're a guy who enjoys goals being scored in a game, this is a game. If you're a guy who bets, this is over 4 point something. This is a match which always ends 3-4, 4-3, crazy, many goals. So I'm going to give it to Lewandowski and Co. to cause problems. So 3-1.
3-1. I was about to say 3-1 in favor of Bayern. Okay, 3-2 in favor of Borussia Dortmund. That is Erling Haaland with a brace and an assist.
Okay, good. Now let's slide into Sunday.
Sundays, one day. Okay, Sunday, Brighton against Southampton. Southampton were thrashed by Burnley. Thank you, my Burnley. Thrashed Southampton. So Southampton are coming back into this game wounded. They're now facing Brighton. Brighton wounded after being thrashed by Man City. So it's a game of losers in quotes. Give us it.
Southampton 2, Brighton 1.
I feel the same. Southampton 2, Brighton 1. Yeah. Or maybe 2-2. 2-2. 2-2 for me. Burnley, my dear, lovely Burnley against Wolves. Please, Burnley, do something.
Wolves also are in contention for top 4. They are at 49 points, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
So they win, they go to 52.
52?
A point.
They tie.
A point behind Manchester United.
2 points behind Man. We are 54.
We are 54. 2 points behind Manchester United.
That is if we lose.
If you lose, yeah. So you better win, yeah. So these guys, they're motivated. This game, the way I'm looking at it with an open mind and being straight up. Wolves, in fact, both teams wants it more.
Yeah.
Burnley wants to escape the relegation battle.
Yes.
Wolves wants to be in the top 4 conversation. So clearly, which is more important, being relegated or being in the top 4?
Being relegated.
So that's a question whereby, let's see which coach, who will be the top of town. For me, I think I'm sticking with. I'll go with Jimenez and Co. Let them win this match. 3-1 Wolves.
Burnley yesterday at halftime they were 2-0 up against Southampton. The match ended 2-0. These people, they know how to defend, they know how to counter, and they know how to utilize the chances. Wolves, on the other hand, they have the best defense. They know how to possess football nowadays. But for me, this will not be a match of many goals. 1-0 in favor of Burnley, who are at home.
Okay.
Chelsea, wounded Chelsea against West Ham.
Wow, once again.
At Stamford. Guys, they have lost all their 3 matches at home. So imagine Chelsea being beaten this game. Imagine, that is, you'll not be beaten, but imagine, and then you meet Manchester United. You eat another beating.
Guys, this match brings for me a lot of history, especially in the first leg. I was mad with this game in the first leg because we lost after leading in the 5th minute when Thiago Silva scored our first goal.
By how many goals?
We scored the first goal, Thiago scored the first goal, then they got a penalty, they equalized.
Antonio?
Yes.
Bowen?
I think it was Bowen, not sure who, but we will verify it for you. Then Mason Mount scored, then these people equalized in the second half. Then do you remember that curl of a goal from Masuaku?
I remember. Oh yeah, he lost. 3-1.
3-2. That curl from Masuaku which killed us.
Yeah, just to tell you, beating Westham ain't for everybody.
My friend. So anyway, they won. They took it in the first leg. They won against us. It was a match. Of course, Chelsea West Ham. It's always a brilliant game.
Very.
It's a derby. It's a London derby. What do you expect? So congratulations to them in the first leg. But now they're facing Chelsea, who we are wounded, of course. We lost by 4 goals against Arsenal, the game which we played well, but clearly we were, the main reason why we lost, we were poor at our defense. So a message to Thomas Tuchel and Chelsea at large, please let's work out on our defense, even if it means introducing Chalobah to come forth and fill escape that gap. We would mind, but anything. But we trust you, Thomas Tuchel. You've been holding us down, so we hope you're going to make the right decisions. So let it be back. But at the front, we are good. Timo Werner has impressed me. He's actually working extra hard, and he's doing some impressive work at the front. Lukaku needs to do better. He needs to improve. Kai Havertz, Mason Mount, Kovacic, and of late, my main guy, Loftus-Cheek. He's doing well. So I don't have an issue, a lot of issues there. We just need to work on our backline. So this is a revenge match for Chelsea. I feel like it will be embarrassing if we lose another 4 games in a row at Stamford Bridge. Even though our coach blamed the pitch, but we should do better. Thomas Tuchel manze, we can do better. So
stop blaming the pitch. It's yours, man.
It's our turf. But also, on a serious note, again on our pitch, we usually have a serious issue with that pitch. So to the new investors who are coming, it should be a condition that you need to give us a new stadium. Let's renovate stadium. Chelsea currently we are a big team. We can't be a big team with a stadium of 45,000 capacity, which even here in Kenya, our Kasarani stadium is bigger than Stamford Bridge. So new investors, if you're coming on board, please consider that. I know we have Cobham, which is our training ground, and Stamford, so let's do something on that. But having said that, Chelsea will improve in this match, and we're actually going to come guns blazing. So Pogba, I'm telling you straight to our eyes, the amount of goals which they have scored against us, we are going to pay it back on this game. 4 goals. This is a 4-1 game. 4-1.
Are you sure in favor of Chelsea?
Yep.
I wish you had hair like me, you would have taken it down. But anyway, guys, I'm telling you, when it comes to the fight for top 4, these people, they don't always support us. West Ham might win this match. Remember, West Ham, they have been on a poor run. They can't afford to lose this one again. They are already eyeing top 4 from a distance.
Sure.
So before I give my prediction, Thomas Tuchel was quoted saying that the pitch is not that good. It's not that good. Let me tell you, Fulham has been promoted to the Premier League. They're the owners of that pitch, and they're coming for it. So our brothers Chelsea, you're a big club now. Please go find your own pitch. Stop complaining. Those are petty excuses. The pitch was, I don't know how. It's goddamn, it's your pitch, man. It's like saying we lost to Everton the other day because our own Old Trafford pitch was not that good.
The only thing, the one thing which I can't sit down on this platform and listen to is when a Manchester United fan will lecture me on the type of advices which our coach are giving or the type of excuses which we are giving. I can't be talking to a person whose coach came straight up on the cameras and told the entire world the reason as to why they lost was because he's giving credit to Klopp because he knows that Klopp is good and Klopp has been good for some time.
Yeah, you give credit.
You are the teacher, my friend. So that's not an excuse. This guy conceded that you guys would lose even before the game started. Who does that? You are
the coach.
So yes. that is so wrong. You don't do that. A serious coach, regardless of how you feel, you need to come there, motivate the players. Whatever your words, the words you tell the players will always motivate them. But if you come and tell them that, guys, regardless of everything, this team is going to win against you, what is that? So Manchester United cannot lecture me on what my coach is talking about my club.
Yeah, just to briefly say something. According to a situation where you are at the moment, you are a coach, maybe you are a teacher, and you feel maybe your student is too sharp in class. Remember, sometimes you can make a mistake. Your sharpest student can correct you. This same to what Liverpool against Manchester United was. The coach actually said that team has been built, it has been the best. Klopp is a tactician, and according to the level where United is and the level where Liverpool is, the best we can hope for is a draw.
No, you said you lose, bro. He was categorical. Not
Definitely.
a draw. Categorical. You see, it's the same way as you're saying. If you're using that narrative, then how on earth did Norwich come close to winning against Manchester United?
We are very down.
How? Exactly.
So he's being honest. He's an interim. He's not a coach.
So no, interim or anything. He's your manager. He was your
interim
manager. He was your manager. So because you have a new manager.
He's never been our manager.
He was. Bro, these guys, it is what it is.
Guys, give me the comment. What is the name of somebody who, an interim, what do we call an interim? Somebody who, I think it's somebody who holds the position.
Sitting in. It's okay. It's okay. You guys have a new coach right now. It's all good. Congratulations to Ten Hag. I hope when you come to the league, this is a league whereby if you're not careful, that your name can be used against you. You're calling yourself 10 Hag. You might find yourself hugging those 10 goals if you're not lucky.
Or you might be 0 Hag or 5 Hag.
Guys, so you're giving us your prediction program?
Chelsea against Westham, 1-1.
1-1. So it fits a draw. But if Chelsea draws this match and the likes of Tottenham, Arsenal, or Manchester United wins, it will just continue to make the battle for top 4 to be even sweeter. Because as we say with Pogba here, it seems like no one wants this position.
And funny thing with this top 4 or whatever, these teams are unpredictable. They either lose or win. They don't care. Don't care.
But one thing which is for sure, trust you me, 1 or 2 teams must lose over the weekend, right?
Yeah, of course, 1 or 2 big teams must lose. Between Arsenal and Manchester, one of them will lose. So, meme lords, be ready. So, 1-1, Liverpool against Everton, which will be at 18:30, the last match on Sunday. Now, this one is a fight for the title, and at the same time, a fight for relegation. Who is more serious?
This is a Merseyside derby, and as always, Liverpool has always dominated. And there is nothing more interesting as Merseyside derby being played at a time whereby Liverpool are looking at going on top of the table and actually clinching the trophy for the 20th time, the EPL trophy. So that means that regardless of Lampard and his team being at a position whereby they are looking at being relegated if they lose this game and Burnley wins, then it's crazy. They will have to just forgive me. This is a game which Klopp is going to come straight up, ready to win and ready to activate his frontliners to score as many goals as they can. Salah will be on the score sheet, Mane will be on the score sheet. So this is a game which I'm looking at 4-1 again. 4-1 in favor of Liverpool.
I feel so because according to me, this one is a straight win for Liverpool. Not even miracle. Not even about miracles. They won't happen here at Anfield. So Liverpool will be looking to boost or to increase their GD, their goal difference. On the other hand, Everton has been destroyed by the former Chelsea man, Frank Lampard, which it is true. The former Chelsea guy, Mr. Frank Lampard.
Guys, let me whisper something to your ears. He's saying that Lampard, our former player of Chelsea,
is looking forward to relegating
Everton. Wants to relegate Everton. For your information, their player, who is a coach to Derby County, just relegated a team which he found in a very good position, Derby County. So Derby County officially has been relegated from the Championship. They are going to Division 1.
Who relegated them?
Their former player, Wayne Rooney Waza, is their coach. So when we are having this conversation of former players being coaches and doing something for these teams, we better be careful. Your team player has relegated a team. That's a shame. Let's continue.
Yeah, it's just we always come first. In terms of trophies, we came first before them. So in terms of relegation, I think when Rooney did that first, Lampard will follow. So Everton are going for relegation. They'll be beaten this game. On top of that, remember I predicted Burnley to win 1-0. So Burnley will be coming over on top of the so-called Chelsea guys team. those are the games for Sundays. On Monday, because by the way it's a double game week, on Monday we have a game. Patrice Vieira's Crystal Palace against Leeds. Were they thrashed by the way?
I think it's a revenge game. The last time they met in the first leg, Rafinha did that thing.
Oh.
Rafinha scored that one and only goal. So the match ended 1-0 in favor of Leeds. So I think Vieira, having lost the last game, he feels entitled to come and bounce back in this match. But it's not going to be easy, considering that Leeds is a team which is good when they want. But let's say facts are Crystal Palace are also good, and I feel like they have been bruised and they really need to bounce back. So this is a match which I'm looking at a 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw. I'll go with the home team. Crystal Palace 1-0.
1-0. Okay.
So guys, I think match week 34. One thing I can promise you is some big teams are going to lose over the weekend, especially the top 4 people. And one Everton game. I feel like this Everton is a sure bet for me, and some top 4 contenders, 2 of them will lose. I don't know who. Maybe Chelsea, maybe Man U, Arsenal, Westham. May the best team win.
The best team win. And also remember, in Serie A we also have a tight battle for who will finish top 4, because at the top of the table we have AC Milan with 71 points, followed by Inter Milan with 69 points. So Inter Milan have a game in hand, so they are looking towards winning their game in hand
and going on top,
so that they can be equal in points at 71.
72.
They will be at 72.
Yeah.
So Basi, if they win, they go on the top of the table, and it makes the title very interesting. And also Jose Mourinho, one of our favorite coaches, Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho's team AS Roma is at position 5. The person who is at position 4 is Juventus.
What?
So it's a battle whereby Juventus are ahead of Roma with I think 5 points or 4 points. So, and they are in game 33 if I'm not wrong. So also 5 games remaining. So it's a matter of the big question is, can Mourinho maintain a consistency level and hope that Juventus flop so that he can overturn that?
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So we might see Juventus either flopping or remaining, or will Roma come and replace them?
Yeah, with the current form Tammy Abraham is doing right now.
Yes.
I expect things.
They drew with Napoli in the last game. You remember?
Definitely. They were losing.
Then Tammy did that thing.
Did that assist.
So what do you think by the in that league? Who are you giving?
I'm also following that. Of course, Mourinho is just Mourinho.
And who do you think will win? Will it be AC or will it be Inter?
AC. Yeah, it's Zlatan.
I'm always team Inter Milan. But anyway, guys, that was just a side. But this is football.
It's just a bonus, like what they say, mwenda zake. You see, when somebody dies and they call him mwenda zake,
Yeah.
it means umekufa kifo ujinga. Yeah, so
I think that should be it. So this was game week
34.
We still have a spare game. They always say you reserve the best for the last. So the big game will be Manchester United against Chelsea in the same game week. It will be played on Thursday. But we don't want to spoil the broad.
Don't go anywhere.
Yes.
You know, but I'll leave you with the same. They say, somebody asked me one day to define what a problem is. Define problem.
Problem is anything that hinders you from achieving what you had actually programmed your mind to achieve.
Thank you. Example, when you see a snake in your backyard, that is not a problem.
That's a scare. What is it?
That's not a problem.
Tell us please.
So when you see a snake in your backyard, guys, that's not a problem. The problem is when you don't find it. Go back and you don't find it, that's the problem. Tafakari. You never know it is, right?
Guys, as we are pondering through that, may you have a good game week 34. See you next week on Monday or Tuesday as we will be breaking down to you that game between
Manchester United against Chelsea. Both teams ailing.
So guys, until next time, thank you for making us reach 620 subscribers, almost 3,800 watch hours.
Hours. Tell them it's hours.
Hours.
3,800
And counting.
and counting.
Thank you so much. You've been realers. We love you. We appreciate you. Mad love, right? Keep it the Gatekeepers TV.